Hello everyone, it's Winona from Dairy Barn Art. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Welcome to the 12 Days of Stitchmas. I tried to look online, I couldn't find anyone who had used that. I don't know how to use hashtags or anything like that, but I just thought I would do a little series of 12 new stitches for the first 12 days of December. So each morning I will start a new stitch. So the other day I put some kits together. I don't even know how many, so I guess I'm going to write them down as we go along. And when we get to 12, I guess that's where we'll stop. And they're not all Christmas related. I have a fear of, I call it startitis. I have a fear of starting things. So I thought, and I don't have a lot of whips like a lot of you girls out there do. But I thought I would start these 12 pieces and then I've got a good start into the new year. So, and I know I can't do the 12 and 12 on New Year's. I just couldn't. I'm lucky if I have 4 hours a day that I feel healthy and well to do things. So that is just beyond something I could do. So I thought, well, let's do the 12 Days of Stitchmas. So let's get started. I've got everything in a pile beside me, so it's in no particular order. I'm just going to take them out, show you what I've put together, and then write everything down. Now, I love these two pieces here. I think I'm just going to start one, and because I need more DMC for this one, or did I get it 840? Oh, I did pick up 840, so I don't need that. So then I have to decide which one I want to do. I know I'm going to stitch them on this. This is from Roxy Fabric Co. or Floss Co. It's Ever Tote on the internet. And it's 36 count pistachio, and I got a 1/4 yard, so I have plenty to do both, but I'm only going to start one for the 12 Days of Stitchmas. So I'm going to start this guy, even though he's fall, because he has a rooster on, and I absolutely love chickens. So I'm going to write that down as number 19. Doesn't mean it'll be the first one I start. It just means that it's in one of those. So this is the farmer. And I'm just using this little cross-stitch journal from the Fat Quarter Shop. It's So Emma, and this is all the pieces I've started so far, and the ones I've finished I've put a box by. The ones I haven't started all of these actually. The ones I've started, I have a check mark beside them, and then as I finish them I put a box there. So the farmer, and this is the snowman collector, number 8. I love these snowman collectors. So here's what I've got the called for floss. It's all DMC, I believe. Note there is a week's dye work in this one. Is there in this one? That might change my plan here a bit. Okay, that changes my plan because I'm missing a floss from this one. But it could go in my book. It just won't be part of the 12 stitches. And actually that's good because it's easier to count from 20 than it is from 19. So this is the one I'm going to start, and this is the gardener. And I've got a, okay, let's see what we've got in here. So I've already got my tag made up to put on my bag and to put in my jar when I'm finished this piece. And these are the colors. They're all DMC. I'll have to put them on floss tags later today and get ready for that. So that's all ready to go. And this is the DMC, and then the Colonial Rose from Classic Colorworks. So there we've got that. And I'm going to put need Weeks Dye Works blue jeans. And I'll put it in with my next order. Just slide that in there. And I'll leave this one out so I remember to order that. So there we go for my first one. And I think I'll leave the floss out and the tag out. And I'll put it in here. And I have the tag for the farmer too, but I guess I'll have to start him when I get that floss. Okay, so that's one down. And then I've got this one here that I kitted up. I see Shelly, I think I found that, yeah. And then DMC 939, so I'll have to see if I have that or if I need it right away. Because DMC I can always run to the city and get. Okay, so this I picked up at Keepsakes when I was down in Ohio. And a lot of these patterns I picked up at Keepsakes. So this is Savor Every Stitch by Luminous Fiber Arts. I am stitching it on this, which I also picked up at Keepsakes. I picked up a whole bunch of fat 8s of different linens. This is 36 count from Fiber on a Whim, and it is Cypress. So I'll be stitching on this. And I'm using all the called for flosses. So again, I will have to put these on floss tags later today. I have a friend coming over to quilt. And then when she's done, I'll do this. So I think that'll look nice. It's actually a good thing to look in the camera and see. So we'll have to write this one down. And this is Savor Every Stitch. I wish I had that with me yesterday when I was in the city, but I didn't. We spell savor different in Canada. We put a U in there. We spell it the British way. Savor every stitch. Okay. I need to have a drink, excuse me. I don't know if it's the medication I'm on, but I find that in the mornings, I am so thirsty all morning. Okay, in this bag, I just call it Garden Club because I have a few of actually I just bought more patterns from Fat Quarter Shop. So I think I'll do this one first. I'll only do one of them. So this is Basket of Cherries. And this is Garden Club number 1. Oh, I didn't write what the gardener was, but I'll do that later. So I have 2 linens picked out here, and these actually I bought. I believe these were what were recommended on 1-2-3 Stitch. So I'll just quickly take a look and see what it's. Cocoa, 32 count cocoa. So this is what I'm stitching it on. And these are the recommended floss. And these shouldn't take too terribly long. They're smaller pieces. So it'll be nice to get them done and get them framed, or do I do that? I don't know. The problem is when I do bigger pieces, I don't have a lot of wall space in my house. So if I did them separate, you can actually change them out a few times a year. How is this going to show up on here? Oh, I think it'll be okay. Okay, so that's number, what is that, number 1, 2, 3, and then this will be at a later date. And I don't think I made tags for these, so I may have to, I'm gonna have to go in and make tags to put on the bag. Even though I have Garden Club on here, I want to put it what I'm working on right there. Okay. This I already have in my book, and I think I'm going to leave it for now because I am writing them down here. I can start this one at a later date. Okay, so this one, the Queen's Garden. What did I do with the floss? We'll have to come back to that one. Okay, the 12 Berries of Christmas, and this is days 1, 2, 3. I will have to order these before it is, like I shouldn't leave them too long so that they're still in print, is kind of what I'm saying, so I don't have a hard time finding the rest of the berries. So this is 36 count weeks dye work Confederate Gray, and it's not called that anymore, I don't think. But here's the recommended floss. And I have the tag. I just don't have a bag, so I'll have to get making some more bags. So this is all the floss. Let's just twist it like this. So you can see all the floss on there. That's going to be nice, hey? The 12 Berries of Christmas. I've never done a berry, but I'm sure I can find YouTube videos to do them. And I don't know which one I'll start. Knowing me, I'll start number 1 because I'm very much like that. I start at the very beginning. Isn't that what Mary Poppins, was it Mary Poppins who said that? It's a very fine place to start. No, that's Sound of Music. Okay, and then I've got Under a Quilt. I put the floss for the Queen's Garden. I had it all out. Okay, so this is the pattern. One who sleeps under a quilt is comforted by love. And I wasn't going to go by the recommended floss because I didn't like this, but now that I have the floss, I really do. So this is on 36 count fiber on a whim, color happens, and it's kind of a fat 8 plus a little extra. So that's what they had extra from it, so I just got it. And then these are the colors. It doesn't call for very many colors, but I actually think it's kind of cute in those colors. Oh, my computer locked up here. Oh. There we go. I think it looks cute in those colors. So that's what we'll do. We'll write this one down. This is Under a Quilt. And I don't know if I said this, but later in the day I'll go back in and I'll fill in this information, what it's stitched on, the stitch count, the floss, and all that. But I won't bore you with that. Oh, I still need Gentle Arts Onyx. And actually, that's probably something I start with right away. So I may have to sub that one. That's what I'll probably do, is just sub it with something else, because that's probably where I'm going to start, up here. Oopsie. Up here I'm going to probably start, so it'll be something different. And I might pull this lime green out and pick out a nice pink. We'll see. I haven't started it yet. I've still got time. So Under a Quilt. That's got us up to 5. Then this is, I've put the size fabric I need on here, but I did pick out some fabric. This is 36 count Grace Notes Twyla, and it's a fat 8. I might have to order some more of that. I really like that. My mom thought I was crazy, and actually I did too, buying all that that fabric in at Keepsakes that day, but now I'm so glad I did because it's really got me off to a nice start. So this is Traveling Stitcher, and it's to make a little kind of pouch to sit beside you. So, and here's the here's the floss, and it's all that's called. I don't have a collection of floss, so I just kind of have to go with what it's called for. But let's put that one down. I really like this one. This is called Traveling Stitcher. It's got us up to 6 already. And I think I'll leave that out. I'll be busy with it later today. So this, I love this. I really, really love this piece. And I sure hope I have linen in here for it. Yes, I do. Okay, why do I have 2 bunches of floss? Could this be where the Queen's Garden is gone? Cucumber. Black licorice. Yep. This is for this one here. Okay, so this is Martha S. Scott, 1786. I think I saw Brenda or Laura were doing this one, and if I had seen this, I don't know so much if I would have started it, but when I saw what they had, it was so beautiful. So I'm doing this on a lighter linen, and this is 32 count Grace Notes Molly, and it's a fat 1/8. And then here's all the called for floss. And I'm thinking I may have to go through this again and just double check as I'm putting these on rings that I have all the floss that's called for. But there's all the floss. This one I'm a little worried about, but I think it should show up okay. If not, I'll have to find something else to go with it, and it'll probably be a DMC. So this one is Martha S. Scott. And I don't think this should take too long to stitch. Martha S. Scott, 1876. It's just the alphabets, a couple of motifs. And I don't know, do I put my name on there? I haven't decided that yet. We'll leave that for later. And that's in a bag that I made at the retreat. And I'm going to leave this sticky note off to the side. So let's pull this one out again, and we'll do the Queen's Garden. So the Queen's Garden, it's early, it's for spring, but you know, it could take me till at least then to finish it. So which one is this, the Queen's Garden? So I have it on 36 count, Picture This Plus Heritage. And then these are my floss. Yeah, I had like a $300 order into 1-2-3 Stitch last month for all my floss to kit up all my kits, my patterns I bought. But when they're done, they're gonna be, oh, I'm just tickled. I just can't wait till everything's done and I can frame it or do whatever I'm doing with it. I haven't even got to I only have a couple of Christmas ones. I haven't even got to them yet. So this is a hands-on design, and I would never have bought this had I not seen it stitched up. But obviously, when you pull out my fabric, you can see I'm going a different way with this. So this is Stitch Every Day. And then I'm doing this on Stately by Fortnight Fabrics. Very different from that very, very sandy straw color. But I think it should work. I love this color, Antique Rose. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to do it into a drum or just frame it. Chances are I'll just frame it. But I think it's going to look really nice in this, on that that linen. And I've pulled together most of the linen that I got from Keepsakes. It's going to be used up here right away, so, or in use. Some of it won't be used up. So my next thing I'm really going to have to start looking at is buying linen. Okay, so here's a winter one. Winter Christmas. This is Snowman Wisdom. And I picked this up at Keepsakes too. So this is the pattern, and I think I have to do the whole thing. I was thinking I could break it up a bit. I could break these things up and put them together somehow to make a pillow. I could do that as a pillow. I guess I could do him as well. But I think I'm going to do the whole thing first. And I'm going to do it on this Fabric Flare 14 count Aida, and it's called Kimberly's Blue Gingham from Fat Quarter Shop. And it's all DMC, but there's a lot of colors. I might have to make some new floss tags. I don't think I'll have enough. So those are all the DMC colors called for in this project. So, and as you look, you'll see there's back stitching. But I think I am going to do the back stitching as I go, and the letters are all back stitched as well. So if I do it as I go, it shouldn't take too long because a lot of it is letters. So, and if I have a good day where I get a lot of stitching in, you know, I can get a lot done in a day, depending on what else is going on. Where are we at now? We're at 10. Okay, so we'll pull this one out next because I want to get this one started. Don't need that sticky anymore. And I need to pull out all the floss. I think that's it. And I've got this one in a bag I made at the retreat. It's Christmas. I kind of just like the colors of it. Look at that heap of floss. So this is It's Christmas, and I think I'm just gonna do like deck the halls and make a pillow out of it, bake cookies and make a pillow out of it, and just go from there. So I've got this. I have no idea what this is. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. I have no idea, maybe like a 28 count maybe. Looks like that stuff I'm stitching on Witchelt stuff, Welcome to the North Pole. But I bought it, I'm going to use it. But look at the colors in this. Like, how many greens are there? Okay, that's all the greens. There's the pinks. There's a couple of grays. And then there's all your warm tones. So that's what I'll do. I might start with baked cookies, I'm not sure. But that way there I could have some stuff. I don't know. I have no hope that I'll get anything done before Christmas. I just want to get them started. And then I find as it started, it's easy to pick up and do a few stitches here and there. Or if I'm heading to the city, just grab a bag or two and I got something to choose from. So I didn't put this down. So this is It's Christmas. Okay, and then I've got 2 more, so I'll have to choose between them which one I'm going to do in my 12 Days of Stitchmas. This is the Windowsill of Heaven. So I'm going to write that down. Okay, and this is Fiber on a Whim. And what would have made me think to buy a purpley kind of linen? I have no idea. I just liked it. And this is a 32 count Fiber on a Whim called Heather. And I just liked it, but look at this. Okay, there's my purples, my greens, my kind of peachy tones to pinks. I have a couple of blues. And then I've got a couple of warm colors there. Isn't that pretty? Like, well, I might have issues. I don't think I should have. I think they should be fine. We'll see when you stitch on. I stitch them up how they are. But I love this chart. I love it. And then the back is another thing. And why do I have DMC 954? I'll have to double check that one too to see if I have that. Or if I know what it is, I may have something in my stash that's close to it. So this is the Windowsill of Heaven. Just gorgeous. Okay. And then I have, what is this called? The Frog Motto. Each time I see that, I think it should be a frog on here, but then it's talking about ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ripping out your stitches. Let's see what I put for this. It's funny I picked this color for this, but this is Atomic Ranch Tombstone in 36 count. Love it. Why did I choose it for this? Oh, because it's so dark. Isn't that going to look gorgeous? That's why I chose it for this. As ye sow, so shall ye rip. So I like that one. But that takes me to 13. So do I have a bonus day? 12 days of Christmas and a bonus? 12 days of Stitchmas, sorry, and a bonus. And I struggled whether I should say something other than Christmas. Like I thought the 12 starts of Christmas, and but then I thought it's all in fun. I'm not taking this too seriously, so I think I can use Stitchmas and hopefully not offend anyone. But there, that's it. That's my 13. What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My 12 days of Stitchmas and possibly a bonus if I can't decide which one I'm going to leave off. But there's nothing to say that I can't have a bonus day. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just something a little different. If you know how to use hashtags, how to set up to use hashtags, please mention it in the comments. I know nothing. I am so new to social media. I'm on Facebook, but I just look at the pictures. Instagram, I struggle to post. I still don't know really how to post too well on Instagram. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But anyway, that's it for today. I wish you lots of love and happiness. Until we meet again, take care, my friends. Bye-bye.